B.K. Soni, Professor Physics, Government Vilasa Girls PG College, Bilaspur. Today, the topic of discussion is laws of refraction from Fermat principle. So, before discussing the laws of refraction from Fermat principle, we should know about the Fermat principle. So, according to Fermat principle, a ray of light in passing from one point to another by any number of refraction or reflection, choose a path along with the time taken is the least or minimum. This principle is called the principle of least time. One should note that the principle of least time holds for reflection or refraction at plane surface only. For a spherical surface, the actual path of light will be that for which the time taken is either maximum or minimum, but no other values. That means the light ray follows a path for which the time taken is extremum. A ray of light from A to A dash after refraction from x y through the path AM A dash. The normals from A and A dash to surface XY are A, P and A dash, P dash, and this is normal on the surface. This is incidence ray, so this angle is angle of incidence and this is angle of refraction. This distance P to P dash, it is C, and this P to M, it is X. Therefore MP dash is equal to C minus X. If this angle is I, so also by geometry this is I and this is R. This mu1 is refractive index of medium 1 and mu2 is refractive index of medium 2. In figure, a ray of light from a point A in medium 1 reach A dash in medium 2 after refraction from the surface XY through the path A dash, which is shown in the figure. The normals from the point A and A dash on the surface XY are respectively AP and A dash, P dash, like AP and A dash, P dash. Suppose AP is equal to A dash P dash is equal to B, P dash is equal to C, PM is equal to X, and MP dash is equal to C minus X, which is shown in the figure. Now, if the velocity of light in medium 1 and medium 2 be V1 and V2 respectively, then time taken by light to travel from A to A dash will be T is equal to AM upon V1 plus MA dash upon V2. That means distance upon velocity in medium 1 and distance upon velocity in medium 2. So now we can write AM is equal to under root A square plus X square using Pythagoras theorem in triangle APM, and MA dash is equal to B square plus C minus X square, C minus X chi square using this triangle. So we can write under root A square plus X square upon V1 plus under root B square plus C minus X square upon V2 using Fermat principle. for the actual path dt upon dx is equal to 0. So on differentiating this equation with respect to x, we can write dt upon dx like this. For this we are using the formula dxn upon dx is equal to nx n minus 1. So after differentiating this under root a square plus x square, we can write 1 upon 2x upon under root a square plus x square, and on differentiating this we can write 1 upon 2c minus x minus 1 upon under root b square plus c minus x ka square. Here we are differentiating this c minus x square, so it is 2c minus x and then again minus x, so we can write minus 1 and this is equal to 0. This 2 and 2 cancel and this 2 and 2 cancel, so now we can write the equation like one upon v1 bracket x upon under root a square plus x square bracket close, this is equal to 1 upon v2 c minus x upon under root b square plus c minus x square, and this we can write 1 upon v1 multiplied by pm upon am is equal to 1 upon v2 multiplied by mp dash upon ma dash, because this pm is equal to x and this am is equal to under root a square plus x square from the figure, and this mp dash is equal to c minus x and this ma dash is equal to under root b square plus c minus x square from the figure. Now we are taking the triangle APM and triangle A dash P dash M. So we can write sin I is equal to PM upon AM and sin R is equal to MP dash upon MA dash. And this now we can write 1 upon V1 sin I is equal to 1 upon V2 sin R, because sin I is equal to this like this and sin R is equal to this like this. So now this equation we can write sin I upon sin R is equal to V1 upon V2, this is equal to 1 mu 2, where 1 mu 2 is the refractive index of second medium with respect to the first medium. Thus the sine of the angle of incidence bears a constant ratio with sine of angle of refraction. This is the law of refraction of light. Thank you.